We are back again with another live stream and another post-match reaction. And guys, I've said it once and I will say it again. We are not winning the Champions League, number one. Number two, this manager is boring, a coward, never tries anything outside the box, predictable. And also, this attack is freaking dusty, man. I don't know how this attack has I don't know how this team has 100 goals because this attack is dusty. I mean, first half. But you know what? Let me be objective. The first 10 minutes, yeah, we weren't actually that bad. The first 10 minutes, I thought, okay, quick passing, decent passages of play. We can get ourselves a goal where we can probably like nick this. And then after like 15, 20 minutes, it was just the same crap over and over again, man. Like Martinelli, honestly, Martinelli is one of the worst footballers I've ever seen in my life. Why Klopp said that this guy was generational, I don't know what he saw in Martinelli that I can't see, because since Jurgen Klopp has said that, Martinelli has gotten worse and worse. Like, he is so bad. How are you a professional footballer and you can only use one foot to dribble? Like, he can't dribble with both his feet. He's so rubbish. This guy's on 180 grand a week. 180 grand a week. He stinks, man. He stinks. This game was crying out for a Dalman. I would have even put Lewis Kelly in the midfield. I did say in my preview that I wanted to see Lewis Kelly in midfield. And if it was up to me, Lewis Kelly would have started. No doubt about that. Zubimendi, another poor game again. Just awful. Just almost anonymous. A bit unfortunate to get the yellow card. I will be fair. Quite unfortunate to get the yellow card, but even still, not good enough, man. Not good enough. I don't even remember the last time Zubimendi had a good game. I think maybe the Sunderland game was probably the last time he had a good game. And how long ago was that? You know what I'm saying? No, man. Oh boy. I'll tear out. Bro, you love trolling me with this. You know how I feel. I don't like the manager. I don't think he's good enough. I never thought he was good enough. Man's a PE teacher picking up cones, and he's in charge of the third biggest club in England. Like, it's frustrating to see this dusty football. And when when Top Gooners were coming in my chat and people were atting me on Twitter saying, "Oh, why are you so negative? You know, we've scored 100 goals this season." Because I've sold you, to win cup competitions, you need attacking potency and you need individual brilliance. I look up front, I look at the front three, and I've nothing. Saka was awful today. Saka was awful. Honestly, Saka's lost his pace, man. I've been saying it for a while, but your star boy he ain't a star no more, bro. He ain't even a moon anymore. Bro, this guy's a pebble, man. Like, honestly, like the greediness, like, it was on the edge of the box, cuts inside, should have laid it off to Eze. Eze was on his right foot, but he tries to hit it with his left foot to be greedy again. This guy is I'm sorry, he's shit and greedy. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of Saka's performances. They're so lackluster, man. Timber, this game was screaming out for Ben White. Not good enough in the first half. Got forward, but in the final third, he's rubbish. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. In the final third, Timber, his lack of composure and his lack of game IQ in the final third is costing us, man. He is rubbish in the final third. I hate to say it, but Timber is rubbish in the final third. Don't get me wrong, getting up and down the pitch and defending, he's quality. World class on his day. But final third, especially when it requires intricate actions, he's rubbish, bro. He's rubbish. I'm sick of it. Big up K. Arsenal in the mud, Arsenal, bro. Who are Man United playing in the Champions League tonight? That's what I thought. Behave yourself. Big up Chris. This is why I said you're not winning the Champions League, even if you reach the semis. Barca or Atletico will score Arteta. Absolutely. And people, were talking about, we beat Atletico 4-0, we won all the games. The group stages don't matter, bro. The group stages don't matter. It's the business end of the season when you actually are in a knockout, when you're in the last 16, last 8, semis, and the final. That's when it matters. That's when the players that actually, the managers that actually have tactics, that are actually tactical geniuses, and able to adjust and adapt to the opposition in front of them. We play the same game against everyone. It's pathetic. We never try 4-4-2. We never try something different. It's so boring, man. It's so boring. Honestly, it's boring. It's boring, man. Seeing the same kind of crap over and over again. Gabriel Magalhaes, probably his worst game today. Honestly, he got absolutely rattled by that teenager. He got rattled, mate, and he had him on the ropes for most of the game, to be honest. Saliba as well. I don't think Saliba had a great game. I don't think anyone really had a great game, to be honest. Especially in the first half, we were awful in both halves. I think we got worse in the second half, to be honest. Gonna quickly do some of the player ratings, and I'll read I'll read some of the comments, and we'll mix and stuff like that. I'm gonna start from the back. David Raya. 6 out of 10. Other than the goal, we didn't really have much to do. I can't really blame him on the goal. I think it was really, to be honest, I think it was Eze's fault. I think he was weak in the challenge. I think he should have stayed up, should have done more, in my opinion. But then again, these things happen. It's actually quite funny because the Bayer Leverkusen fans were actually singing set piece FC Ole Ole. I mean, how embarrassing is that? Timber, 4 out of 10. This game was crying out for Ben White. For all of Timber's strengths, he just doesn't link up fluidly with Bukayo Saka, and if he does, it's very rare. Arsenal was crying out for extra, like an extra forward out, like an attacking outlet, and Timber just wasn't that, man. I just said to you before, like in attacking third, he just doesn't do it for me. All around, lackluster performance from him, man. Gabriel Martinelli, 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10. Sell this fake Brazilian Nepalese winger today. He's so rubbish, man. Every time I watch this guy and I just watch him dribble with 1 foot, pisses me off. Every single time I watch this guy, it makes me angry. Oh, but he scored 6 and 7. Oh, but he's good in the Champions League. Oh, he's good for the cups. Oh, he's good squad depth. He is fucking shit, mate. He is fucking dog shit. He's dog, mate. He's so rubbish. Why do you guys why do people, these top gooners, bang on about this guy? But anyway, I should. I'm trying to do this in order, but Gabriel Martinelli just pisses me off anyway. 0 out of 10 for Martinelli. Gabriel Magalhaes, I'd say 4.5 out of 10. He was strong, but that boy Christian Kofane, he just got left in the dust, and he nearly got done in the 1-on-1 as well. If it wasn't for Rice's recovery, he would have got cooked. This guy's 19 and he sent him to the shops, but that's someone I'd be looking at as a backup striker in the future, or even to replace Gyökeres, because when we get to Gyökeres, it's not good. None of that today. None of that today, man. Saliba, I'd say similar to Magalhaes. I'd probably give him a 5. I think it was Kofane gave both of them a really tough game. But he was pretty good in his aerial duels. His recovery pace saved him as well. It was a tough game for both of them, to be honest. I mean, I don't know if it was the occasion, the atmosphere, the tactics, or what it was, but today we just weren't great. Hincapié was heavily involved in the first half in the attacking sense. I think he had a shot with his right foot, which the keeper saved. It was rudimentary anyway, but even still, I think he was our best attacking outlet in the first half. He was getting up and down the wings. I think he beat his man a couple of times. I'll give him a 6 out of 10. I think he was our best defender by far. And I've said it before, he's our most improved player in 2026. Martin Zubimendi, 2 out of 10. Backwards, sideways, a ghost of the game. Didn't really do much enough for me. It just never, I don't remember, like I said, he doesn't impose himself enough on a game. Just the sideways passes just kills the momentum. I don't get it. He's in a forward position, he can break. Thomas Partey would pass forward. He's looking back and then turning around. I'm just like, bro, do you want to win the freaking game? Declan Rice, tough night for Rice, but definitely one of our best players. It was one of the few shining lights in the squad tonight. He done a lot. He was sweeping up for Zubimendi, done a lot of the dirty work. Arsenal had to look to the Englishman to bring up the tempo in midfield. He tried, but even still, he was doing too much sideways passing. Because let's be honest, Rice isn't really a final third passer that much. He didn't do a lot of his drive and runs today, which is annoying. And I really wanted him to start. He needs to start middle shooting. He needs to start shooting from distance. He needs to do that more when the game isn't going away. He needs to develop that Gerrard side of his game, for lack of a better term. It's really, really annoying that he doesn't shoot as much from distance, because he was doing that a lot last season. He doesn't do it anymore, which is really annoying. And I bet you anything that's an instruction from that fucking Lego head prick as well. Eze, 2 out of 10. That was very much a Martin Odegaard performance. And the less said about Saka, 1, completely ineffective. I think he had 1 cross that went straight to the defender. Other than that, he was rubbish. He was completely locked up. That what's his name? Oh, he's got a weird name. I think his name's like Taps Sapio or something. What's his name? Hold on. What's his name? Tap sober, man. Tap sober and Jarrell Quansah, bro. They had them completely locked up, man. And Patrick Schick doubled up as well, so he couldn't really do much. He was just rubbish today. Gyökeres, I think he had some pretty neat touches, and he was his hold-up play was half decent in the first half, but to be honest, he was largely ineffective. I think he was just rubbish, to be honest. I mean, I don't even got a strike on. When he laid it off to Martinelli in the first half, Martinelli hits the crossbar. Should be getting on target, in my opinion. I'll give Gyökeres a 3 out of 10 because at least he did a little bit something. Madueke was our best player, to be honest. Came on, was driving, was completely running at the fullback with pace and trickery. Exactly what I want to see. Direct, got in the box, won the penalty that eventually, obviously, Kai Havertz scored to help us win, draw the game, and let this not be an embarrassing blush. Spared our blushes, basically. 7 out of 10 for me. Probably fair to say man of the match, yeah. Kai Havertz came on, tucked home the penalty. Other than that, he didn't really do much, but yeah, 6 out of 10, he tucked home the penalty. Gabriel Jesus didn't really do much, didn't have enough time to come on. And when he did come on, he was a passenger. Sell out of 10, not even 0, sell out of 10, mate. Rubbish. We'll catch up on some of these comments. Big up, Chris. You need to change the title, mate. You lose probably feels like a loss when you expect it to win. Oh, yeah, shit, I didn't need to change the title. You know what? It's just because I done the title and I didn't think we was even going to get back in the game, bro. So yeah, I'll change it after the stream. But fam, I'm so tired of these performances, man. It's just pathetic, man. They're actually pathetic. That penalty, it was a penalty. It was soft, but in the Champions League, you do get those ones. So we were lucky to walk away with the draw, to be honest. I mean, let's be honest. Yeah, bro, we got life today. We got life. We didn't deserve it, but it's one of those things where I'm not going to complain. I said it in my preview this morning that I don't even care if you get knocked out. I don't even care if Leverkusen beat us at the Emirates. I never want to lose a game as an Arsenal fan, but I just think we're just wasting our time in the Champions League. Don't have enough attacking quality. Don't have enough individual brilliance. This manager's a coward. Handbrake tactics. Relying on this set piece gimmick to win us the biggest competition in domestic football. It's just like I don't even have any enthusiasm to watch these Champions League games. To be honest, I don't really see what the point was. It's just rubbish. Like, what's the point? You know. But big up to you, Roster. By the way, guys, the links in the links in the chat. If you want to jump in, have a discussion. It's an open session today, so the link is pinned in the top of the comments. So if you want to jump in, just click the link, and you can come on the panel. I'm just kind of freestyling today. Big up Edmund. When everybody knows Saka is shit all day, Arteta keeps him for 60 minutes. Now Madueke got the penalty for us. Arteta is shit. Yeah, exactly. I don't understand why it takes so long to make these changes. I mean, for me, Saka was poor. He's been poor for so long now. It's annoying that he's on 300 grand a week and people are still calling him star boy. When for me, he hasn't done enough to justify that money. I don't care if he's the franchise of the club. I don't think he's good enough. Like, he hasn't done anything to prove it. And the fact that Madueke, in my opinion, a Chelsea reject, is showing you up in the Champions League is embarrassing. Like, when's the last time Saka's had a good game? When's the last time Saka had a man of the match performance? Can't even remember. Probably last season, in my opinion. So, I mean, before Saka used to carry us, and obviously I love Saka. I'm very grateful for his contribution to the club, but is he good enough? I don't know. I don't think so. I personally don't think so. I just don't think he's good enough for the club anymore. I think the whole front three could be moved. If we moved on from the whole front three in the summer, I wouldn't even care. Like, I'm not emotionally attached to any player unless they win me something. Saka ain't won me nothing, so I have no emotional attachment to him. I love the player. I hope he does well. He's our star boy. Blah 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 blah. But at the same, he's the franchise face of the club. All that good stuff. But at the end of the day, win me some fucking silverware, man. I've had enough. But yeah, big up to you, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Helps us really push the content out there. So make sure you hit the like button, people. Make sure you subscribe as well. And put the notification bell on, guys. Big up, Roy. Last season, Liverpool finished top of the group stage in the Champions League. In the round of 16, they got knocked out by PSG. Nothing can be taken for granted. Hopefully, this focuses the team. To be honest, I don't think that the team didn't take this seriously. At the end of the day, Arteta played a full-strength team. But the thing is, yeah, it's just, again, the tactics. Like, for example, can we just play the 22-23 style once this season? Will it kill us to just do it once? Why is this guy so paranoid? Why is this guy so scared? Why is this guy so frigid to just play an attacking style? Like, honestly, it's so painful watching Arsenal. honestly, half the time I'd rather eat a jean jacket. It's so boring. We are so boring to watch, man. And I don't want to hear that we've scored 100 goals. We're top of this. We're top of that. This season can quickly go. If a couple of results don't go our way in the next 2 weeks or next 3 weeks or next month, this season could quickly go from generational to Arsenal fan TV and chill, if you know what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, so I'm not really trying to hear any of that crap, to be honest. But yeah, big up to you, Roy, man. Big up, Zach. Sharteta couldn't organize a year free classroom for 2 days in a row. I mean, fair. That's all I can really say to that one. Big up to you, Zach. Big up, Chris. Saka reminds me of a certain right winger. Ross gets praise and doesn't perform. Whoa, listen. At least your right winger has delivered you 2 Premier League titles. What's my right winger done other than take pictures for Adidas? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, honestly, like, these Arsenal fans need to stop being so sentimental to mediocre performances. It's boring. Like, if you watched I don't know if you watched the whole game, Chris, yeah, but there was not one moment in the game other than like the first 10 to 12 minutes where I thought we were actually going to win and we was on the front foot. I don't even know if we got a shot on target in the second half other than the goal. We were just so bad. Like, there was no attack and defense. Sideways passing, no dribbling, no attacking threat until Madueke came on. Downman should have come on earlier, by the way. Martinelli shouldn't be playing for us anymore. He should. Let some young flipping light-skinned winger in the academy come and play in the left-hand side now, man. I want a techie winger, man. I've had enough of seeing these dusty performances. This manager is such a coward. And why is Lewis Skelly rotting on the bench when Zubimendi is having stinker after stinker after stinker? Honestly, it gets on my flipping titties, man. It gets on my nerves. It's boring. Big up Shikar. I'm gonna call you Shikamaru, actually. Big up Shikamaru. Dark side, please. You should be our strength as fans. Tell us why we should keep believing in Arsenal. We are not Spurs. We live with the positivity. Well, listen. Let me say something positive. The reason why I'm positive is because, number one, we're still in every competition. Number two, financially we're healthy. Number three, this could still end up being a great season. Don't get me wrong, but to be honest, bro, I'm not being negative. It's just I'm sick of seeing these terrible performances. I'm sick of seeing bad performances. Like, to be honest, if we drew today, but we played the 22-23 Thomas Partey progressive football, I would have been okay with that because at least I'm being entertained. Yeah, we didn't get the 3 points, or we didn't get the win or whatever, because obviously no 3 points. It's Champions League knockout football. We didn't get the win. This happens, yeah. But the fact that we're playing this handbrake dusty football, you don't like. I'm watching this football and I'm like, where's the goals coming from? Where's the individual brilliance coming from? Where's the patterns of play? Where's the 1-2s? Where's the Wenger ball? Like, it's just horrible to watch. Yes, we might get over the line, but what if we don't? This is the only thing that is like stopping me from being completely believing in Arsenal. And I always believe in my club, yeah. But at the end of the day, I know who the manager is. This is the same manager that has failed for the last 5 years. So I'm not going to hold my breath, bro. I'm not going to hold my breath. But listen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully we can win the Carabao Cup. And I think that can really kick off the last quarter of our season. We still got what? We still got 9-8 games left in the Premier League. We still got the return leg of the Emirates. We've got the Carabao Cup in 11 days. And we're still in the last 8 of the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. So, look, it's not doom and gloom, but you need to be concerned about the level of these performances because they're not great. They're not great. And this gimmick, this corner set piece FC thing will eventually dry up. And I'm telling you, when it comes to crunch time, Arteta will put even more handbrakes on it, and the performances will get even worse. And those wins and draws will start turning to draws and losses, and you're going to be like, there you go. Bro, what the hell? My original comment got deleted. I literally just bigged up the stream. I don't know. Did someone delete Zach's comment? Because I've not deleted your comment, bro. I'm actually just catching up to the chat, so I don't know what's going on. Is there a moderator in here that's deleting Zach's comments? I don't know what's going on. Sorry, I don't know what's going on, Zach. So one of the moderators, let me know what's going on because I've not deleted anyone's comments, bro. Not deleted your comment, by the way. Big up, Roy. Could you imagine the meltdown if we had actually lost the game? To be honest, bro, I wouldn't have had a meltdown in terms of I wouldn't have crashed out because for me, I don't think we're not winning the Champions League. Like, we have zero chance of winning the Champions League. I'm not falling for this TNT Sport, Sky Sports propaganda that we're one of the favourites. We are not one of the favourites, bro. We're like maybe the 6th favourite to win the Champions League behind Atleti, Barca, Bayern, City, Real Madrid. And then probably it's like us and Liverpool. That's probably about the same. And then everyone else. I'm sorry, I'm not falling for this propaganda, bro. I don't expect to win the Champions League. So Personally, if we got knocked out in the round of 16, I wouldn't even care that much, to be honest, because I don't expect a lot from this manager. I don't think our forward line is good enough. So I've been saying it over and over again, man. But big up to you. Big up, Chris. Again, like you said to me, I'll say to Arsenal, they got away with it, really. Arsenal not been performing well for a lot of games now. It's not sustainable. No, it's not sustainable. We can't keep playing like this and expect to win major trophies playing like with this dusty football. Arteta needs to actually be more aggressive in his style and approach, and not always play this like handbrake football. Sometimes switch it up. Sometimes play 5 at the back. Sometimes play 4-4-2. Sometimes be aggressive with it. Sometimes just say to the players, just give the ball to Eze, and Eze's job is to create chances and score and shoot from outside the box. Why do we not shoot from outside the box? When's the last time Arsenal scored a goal from outside the box? Sunderland at home. There you go. And that was Zubimendi's last good game, by the way. Fancy that. Fucking hell. Big up Shikamaru. Remember, Lever did not come to party but play. Oh, you mean Leverkusen? Yeah. What do you mean by that? I don't understand what you mean by that. Sorry, I don't get it. Can you provide some more context? I don't really understand what you mean by that. Big up Roy. Have people forgotten that we hit the post in the first half? Oh my god. Roy, you're such a top gooner, bro. You're such a top gooner, bro. I like you, bro, but you are such a top gooner, bro. Fucking hell. What has that got to do with anything? Because we hit the post. Well, does that mean that performance is somehow better because we hit the post? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, we hit the post, so what? Bro, we had like 2 shots. We had one. I think we had, you know, let me get the stats because I want to make sure that I'm not chatting crap because I'm pretty sure we had 1 shot on target. I'm pretty sure we had 1 shot on target. Let me just check the stats. Bro, we had 2 shots on target. We had 2 shots, one of them being the penalty. We had 2 shots on target, and you're telling me that I'm supposed to be like, I forgot about the. What does that mean? What does that mean, bro? What are you even talking about? What are you talking about? Big up Mark. Saka 0. Yeah, he was awful, man. He's awful. I've been saying this for a while. Saka's performances have been shite, man. He's declined so hard. He's lost pace. He's lost his confidence. He's lost that inevitability that he used to have. You know, we used to cut in on the right hand side. It was almost like Black Rob N. Now it's just like Black Robbie. It's like Robbie it went from Rob N to Robbie from AFTV, bro. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'd be looking at getting a Saka replacement, or at least someone that could challenge Saka for that right wing spot. I remember a couple of seasons ago. I think it was last season or the season before. Lee Gunner was saying about getting Elise, and people were complaining about saying, "Oh, but what about Saka? Who cares, bro? You want players to. I don't want any player to be comfortable. I don't care how good you are. There should be somebody that is good enough to challenge you and take your spot. That creates competition, and that makes the players play better. So, yeah, big up to you anyway, man. Make sure you hit the like button, people. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well. Big up more. Take the draw. Fair enough. Listen, fair enough. This is why I'm not crashing out today because, like I said, I'm not really that asked about the champs, man. I mean, obviously, I've been saying throughout the whole season we should be concentrating on winning the Champions League next season and be concentrating on winning the league and the FA and the Carabao Cup. So, because, like I said, the attack's rubbish. And even if we do win the Premier League, I do think we should be getting a new manager anyway. So, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I'll take the draw. It is what it is. I think we'll beat them at the Emirates anyway, even if it's like a 1-0 or 2-0. We'll probably beat them at the Emirates and go through to either face Bodo Glimt or Sporting Lisbon. Actually, you know what? While I'm at it, let me just check the scores of the other games, actually. Okay, they're all 0-0 anyway. So, yeah, whatever. Big up Shikamaru. Please stop behaving like you are Spurs. Poor play, yes, but we're still a draw. We're sorted at the Emirates. What do you mean? What do you mean? What does that even mean? How am I behaving like I'm Spurs, bro? I'm not crashing out. I'm just criticizing the poor performance. Am I not allowed to criticize a poor performance? We were poor, bro. We had 2 shots on target. One of them was a penalty. We had 1 open play shot on target. Explain to me why I'm acting like Spurs. I don't understand that. What does that even mean? Freaking hell, man. Big up Static. Yo, Dark Side got to change the title. Was 1-1. Yeah, I know. I need to change. You know what? Let me just change it now. Actually, I don't even think I can change it. Actually, hold on. I tried to change it when I did the thing, but I think let's see if I can update this. See if that works. No, I can't change it. I'm gonna have to change it. I can't change it on the StreamYard side. I'm gonna have to change it on the. I'll change it after I'll change it after I finish streaming anyway. I'll change it after I finish streaming. Big up Static. 6 likes, like and subscribe. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button, people. Make sure you subscribe as well. Need to get this. I'm on my road to 3,000 now. I need to get this YouTube channel off the ground. Big up, Jack, man. Saved by the penalty. Yeah, man. Soft penalty, but again, in the Champions League, those are going to get given. But I do think it was a penalty anyway. I mean, when you watch the reverse angle, I think it was Kwanzaa's back, hits the back of Madueke's ankle, and it makes him stack. So it was a penalty, to be honest. Can't really complain. Big up strikes. Noni again, proving he deserves better. Yeah, I mean, Noni Madueke should be starting some of these games or be coming on early when Saka's stinking out the place. I don't understand this whole thing of because you're the captain or because you're the highest paid player at the club or because he's the franchise player that he should stay on for 60 minutes. It's not good enough. If you're not playing good enough, then you should get hooked. It's just that simple. For me, I mean, I don't really know how the season's going to finish because every time I get a little bit of confidence in this manager, he always reverts back to its default settings. It's annoying, man. It's like, trying to think of an example, like if you've got your phone, you turn it on and it goes to 5G, and then after like half an hour, it always goes back down to like 4G or 3G or flipping even worse, or 2G or some shit. It's like no matter what you do, as soon as you get a bit of confidence, it's been on for half an hour, bang, reverts back to flipping 3G, bro. But listen, hopefully, again, like I said, win the Carabao Cup, win the Premier League, and piss off out of my club, mate, because you are not good enough. Gyökeres, what a stinker. Yeah, Gyökeres had a stinky game today. But you know what's funny? Out of the front three, out between Martinelli, Saka, and Gyökeres, I think Gyökeres is actually our best. I think Gyökeres was actually the best because, like I said, in the first half an hour, he was actually laying off the ball quite well. He laid off the shot for Martinelli that Martinelli's hit the crossbar. And I think he needs to be getting on target, man. He needs to be getting on target. But like I said, Gyökeres is never going to thrive under this manager anyway because we don't play to his strengths. And you can say, look, Gyökeres isn't the level of Arsenal. That's fair enough. But these are the same people that will wank off Havertz and wank off flipping Martinelli and overrate that dusty captain as well, that Beyblade of a captain. So listen, I'm going to back Gyökeres because at the end of the day, it's still his first season. So, and I still think that he can go up a level under a better manager, in my opinion. So I'm not going to be too upset about him. And I think he was decent for the first 20 minutes. So yeah, again, he doesn't get the ball enough. And yeah, the whole team was awful anyway. So I'm not going to be too mad about that. Anyway, this thing keeps flipping. Okay. Big up AFC. We scammed the draw. Yeah, man, absolutely. We were lucky to get that draw. We didn't deserve anything out of that game. To be honest, I could have seen that easily being a 2-0 one. But when they got to the counter attack, I think it was Rice or Gabriel done that slide tackle to intercept them. But yeah, we were poor, man. We were poor. We didn't deserve anything really. I don't really see. We'll probably beat them at the Emirates, but like we should have been able to go there and get that draw done because I want to really focus on. We've got Everton on Saturday or Sunday. We've got Everton to the weekend, and we've got the Carabao Cup final, and then we've got Bournemouth at home, and then we've got City away. I wanted to really wrap this up, man. I don't really want to be exerting pressure or playing Rice in the return leg, and this is why I've said we should have just rested Rice because look at that. Rice played a full 90 minutes, which he shouldn't have, by the way. And we still didn't even get a win. So what's the point of playing a full-strength squad? You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have risked it, played Skelly, played Norgard in midfield or something like that, and just try and rested Zubimendi and Rice, because Zubimendi definitely needs rest. He is tired as hell, man. Big up strikes. Also, ever since Havertz's return, 0 minutes with Gyökeres and Havertz together, is he trying to make them play worse? I don't get it. Yeah, like, let's be honest. When Havertz and Gyökeres were playing together, they were playing really, really well. And it's like now he just refuses to play them together. It's like this manager is so stubborn. Like he's like, and I'm going to say this, yeah, Arteta is more interested about winning in a way he wants to win than winning. That's why we've lost so many situations where we shouldn't have, because winning isn't important, but winning in a way that makes him look like a genius or makes him in a way that he wants to win is more important. And this is why I get so fed up with this. This is why I get so fed up with this manager, because why do you keep doing the same crap over and over again? It's so boring. It's so boring, man. But anyway, it is what it is. Poor selection choices. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I would have started Skelly, man. I would have started Skelly. In that game was crying out for a midfield progressive carrier. And Skelly is probably our best midfield progressive carrier. Think about the assist he got for Martinelli in the Atletico Madrid game at home. Skins about 4 or 5 man and passes it off, lays it off perfectly. As much as Rice is a great carrier, I don't think he can do that. Skelly's got something special in him that is not being utilised properly in the squad. But again, I don't get paid £15.6 million a year to waste the Arsenal fans' time. But whatever. Big up Stack. Jesus was poor as well when he came on, but he's better than Gyökeres. Okay, then. Yeah, I mean, Jesus is rubbish, bro. Like, he's finished, bro. Yeah, he had a bit of like, he had a little purple patch when he came back out of injury, but he needs to be moved on. I hate that he's like talking about, he says he wants a new contract, bro. F your feelings, bro. You don't deserve a contract. You're rubbish, bro. You're rubbish. It's time for you to get sold to Saudi and us to cash in like 50 million for you, man. Get out of here. 265 a week, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Big up Shikamaru. This is our home football channel. Positivity is what we need. Don't buy rubbish from anti-Arsenal idiots. Bro, I'm not anti-Arsenal. I love this club, bro. I've been supporting this club for so long, like basically my whole life, yeah. But at the same time, I'm also allowed to criticize the performances, bro. Like, I am allowed to criticize the performances. If the performances are not up to par, why am I not allowed to criticize the performances? If the manager makes selections that I don't agree with, why am I not allowed to criticize that? I'm actually not a negative Arsenal channel. I'm very, very balanced. Yes, I'll crash out, but I'll also praise the manager and praise the players when they perform well. At the end of the day, we didn't lose, so I'm not crashing out. Like I said, I'm not crashing out. But at the same time, we had 2 shots on target, bro. We had 2 shots on target over 90 minutes. Yes, we were playing away, but is that good enough? Do you think that's good enough? Let me just ask you, do you think it's good enough that we had 2 shots on target, one of them being the penalty? Do you think it was good enough? Because I don't. Do you think it's good enough that Saka stayed on for 65 minutes before Madueke came on? Do you think that's good enough? Because I don't think so. And it's not being negative, criticizing the club or criticizing the manager or criticizing the player selections, because I want to see us win. I want to see us improve. I want to win every freaking trophy, bro. I want to win as much as possible. So for me, I don't see how I'm being negative. I'm not negative, bro. Me criticizing doesn't mean I'm negative. If you're doing something, if you're doing anything at life and you can't take any kind of constructive criticism, you're not going to go very far in life. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not negativity, it's just constructive criticism. I don't think the manager got it right today. I think his tactics are hindering us from reaching our full potential in an attacking sense. I do believe Arteta will win something this year. I do believe that. What he wins, I don't know. But I personally just don't think we're suited to win a Champions League. Simple as that. That's my opinion. You're more than welcome to have your opinion, mate. It's as simple as that, bro. Dark Side, I got a bounce, bro. Have a good show. That was painful tonight. Yeah, see you later. Big up, Stack, man. Also, make sure you put your link in the chat as well, man. Yeah, I see you do it in other people's chats, so make sure you put your Instagram link in the chat next time as well. You can shout out other channels as well. This is an open forum, so whatever. One positive, Arsenal didn't lose. Yeah, exactly. Big up Blade, big up Dark Side in the chat. Yeah, man. Make sure you hit the like button, people. Make sure you subscribe as well. It's really important that we look at these performances as well objectively and say, look, we got a draw. We didn't play great. We stinky the draw. We need to go do the business at Emirates. And these are reminders that we're not playing. We're not playing at that level that we need to win the major trophies. We need to go up a gear. Arteta needs to make some tweaks and he needs to rest some players as well. Like, I sort of interviewed that Madueke was saying that since he's been at Arsenal, this is the most intense training he's done. This is why all these players are getting muscle injuries, because in my opinion, obviously I'm not close to the club, but this is no ITK or anything like that. I think he's overtraining the players, man. He's doing too much. Man. He's doing the most. Big up, Chris. I got shut down for saying Saka was finished after suffering an injury and been overplayed by Arteta and Southgate, and we had it. That scumbag Michael Owen with us. Bro, I completely agree. Saka has not been levels for ages. You can run away from the uncomfortable conversation all you want. Saka has not been levels for ages, man. He's not been levels for ages. When's the last time Saka had a man of the match performance? I couldn't even tell you. It wasn't since 23-24, in my opinion. Probably, maybe 25-26, actually. I think Burnley away. I think he scored 2 goals and he was pretty good that game, actually. You might want to quote me on that one because I'm not 100% sure. But still, we need to have honest conversations. Saka might not reach the levels he was a couple of seasons ago. And we either need to get him back to those levels or have uncomfortable conversations. And that's just part of football, unfortunately. Like he said, like Chris said, yeah, the same thing happened with Michael Owen. After we had that ham's grade 3, lost his pace, was never the same player again. And Michael Owen is the only English player I've seen in my lifetime with a Ballon d'Or. So what does that tell you? This grade 3 hamstring injury it's not a joke, man. It's not a joke. Yes, the medicine's got better. Yes, the science has gotten better. Yes, the technology. Yes, the recovery's gotten better. But at the end of the day, he's still a human. He's got a human body, man. You don't know how these things affect you. Big up, Jack. Saka's contributed more to our wins than most in terms of drawing, coverage, assists, and goals. Definitely more than Gyökeres. I'm not sure I necessarily agree with that. I'm not sure I necessarily agree with that, to be honest. I mean, Gyökeres has got, what, 16 goals in all competitions? I know it's not all about GA and stuff like that, but you have to understand, even when Gyökeres does nothing, he also draws in defenders and stuff like that and allows the attackers to get space. So if you don't look at it from the whole like the whole contribution of what he's actually doing on the pitch, then you're gonna obviously a lot of people will miss that. And obviously you got to do more than just like occupy defenders and wrestle people, but it does allow Saka and Martinelli to get more space in behind and more space. So I'm not really sure. I think, and you got to remember as well, every single time Gyökeres gets substituted, 9 times out of 10 we concede. 9 times out of 10. Just saying. Big up to Zach. This channel was criminally underrated. Very just a volume variety of context that created. I feel that's used his Asian connections to black boys. Wait, hold on. This channel is criminally underrated. Every just the volume and the variety of context that's created. I feel Dean has used his Asian connections to black boys. Oh my days, man. Clip that, man. Clip that. Oh my days, man. You are so funny, bro. The damage to Arsenal community infrastructure. You are so flipping silly, bro. You are so funny. Big up, Chris. I do watch your games, but I struggle to watch Arsenal playing like that. Fair enough. If you win trophies, but then you deserve it. But with the players you've got, you should be more exciting to watch. Yeah, man. We've got enough quality to play better football. We should not be having to. And look, and it's okay to play like this every now and then, but every day, every game, come on, man. But listen, if this style of play gets us the Carabao Cup and the title, I will shut my mouth, mate. I will shut my mouth. But if it doesn't, the crash out will be legendary. And we will be there. We will be there, mate. We will be there. Big up, Jack. Be honest. Doesn't mean you're being negative. We just have to be realistic. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. I'm just being realistic. I could be swearing. I could be effing and blinding. I could be calling the man. I could say Arteta out. I'm not going to do all that because what's the point? Is I don't really think the performance really warranted that. If we got spanked like 4-0, then I would have been crashing out. I would be crashing out. But we stinky the draw. Even if we lost 1-0, I wouldn't be crashing out. We stinky the draw. We're probably going to beat them in the Emirates, but we need to be honest about the level of performance. We need to be honest about the lack of attacking potency. We stink. We stink, man. We're the best. Like, it's weird. We're the worst team in the world, if that makes sense. Our football is stinky, man, and it's hard to watch. Hey, Will, what you saying, man? What you saying? Hey, do you want to jump on, man? Fucking hell, the links at the top of the chat, man. It's in the pinned comment. You better get in here, white boy Will, man. Fucking hell. Hey, shout out to you anyway, man. Shout out to you. Stinky result tonight. Yeah, man. Stinky result tonight. Like I was saying earlier in the chat, like two shots on target, man. Not good enough. Not good enough at all. I think we'll get over the line at the Emirates, but at the end of the day, I've said it before and I'll say it again. My main focus for this season and the context of the entirety of Arteta's reign in this season, my main concern is that title and that League Cup final, man. Honestly, I don't really care about the Champions League. Obviously, I want to win it. Obviously, I want to get to a final. But I feel like we'll just use too much energy on the Champions League and end up with nothing if we focus on the Champions League too much. For me, if we had lost this game 2-0, I would honestly play like Max Dalman, Skelly. I just wouldn't even bother. But then Arteta's too worried about how he'll be perceived by the media and his ego and all that stuff. For me, I wouldn't care, bro. What are you gonna do? I'm getting 15.6 million a year. What are you gonna do, bro? I'm focusing on the Carabao Cup. I'm focusing on the title. Like, shush. That's what my mindset would be if I was the manager. But it is what it is. But shout out to you, Will, man. Big up Shika, but the better part of the negative comments are not Arsenal fans. Terrible, yes, but we rise again. Arsenal, we rise again. Arsenal, with you forever. Bro, it's not negative. We're just having a discussion. We're having a discussion about the stinky performance, the manager keeping the handbrake on, team selection. Like, I don't understand. Why do you think it's negative just to criticize the bad performance? It's part of football, bro. Everybody has bad performances. Everybody has good performances. Like, I'll give you an example. I think Galatasaray got cheated out of a 2-0 win yesterday against Liverpool. Liverpool was stinky yesterday. They were absolutely stinky, but they're going to probably go back to Anfield and probably win. You know what I'm saying? And if I was a Liverpool fan, I would have criticised the players. I would have been like, listen, Konate was awful. Van Dijk was awful. Ekatike missed a one-on-one. He should have chipped his keeper. He did, and it was a very good save, but he's got to be burying that there. Gravenberch was okay. McAllister was okay. Florian Wirtz was a ghost. Frimpong tried, but he didn't really do anything. Overall, it was a terrible performance from Liverpool last night. But that doesn't mean I would be a negative Liverpool fan. That just means I want to see a better performance from my team. And think about it from this perspective. Yeah, imagine if you had spent like 400 quid going to watch that game away in Germany just to see that. Hotels, flights, going to the game, all that stuff, drinking, blah, 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 blah. Just to see that performance. You'd be happy with that. You'd think you'd be clapping and being happy with that. Come on, man. Be objective, man. Like, being ultra positive is not good because it clouds your judgment and you're not being objective about the terrible performance. It's okay to criticize a team, bro. It doesn't mean you're a negative goon or anything. It just means that you want to see your team win. Like, come on, man. What are you doing, man? Big up, Will. Got to get him next week, but not ideal. Yeah, it's not ideal. I mean, at least we didn't lose. Like I said, I think we'll do them at the Emirates. I predicted a 2-0 today. I'm gonna predict a 2-0 again. Probably beat them 3-1 in aggregate. But again, it's not ideal. I really didn't want Rice to play today. I knew Rice was going to start, but I really didn't want him to play today. But it's just one of those things. It is what it is. But big up to you, Will. Big up, Chris. You're not negative. You're honest and balanced. Exactly. I'm just being honest, man. Like I'm just telling you what I see with my eyes. At the end of the day, the performance was terrible. We didn't do enough. I think he got the team selection wrong. Not that wrong, but I think he should have experimented a little bit, and I think he should have been a bit more attacking as well. I think his idea was just to get a draw and just win at the Emirates, but that doesn't always work. Because I mean, what if we find ourselves in a situation where they get two goals in quick succession? Now we're scrambling. You know what I'm saying? I'd always want to win the away leg first, always, because it just gives you a breather. Like, let's say today we won 2-0, and then they scored a first goal in, say, the opening 5 minutes. The nerves don't turn up as much because they have to go and score 2 goals for them to win. So even if they score again, it's still 0-0 technically. You know what I'm saying? So it's so important to win that away leg, especially because all of our home legs are going to be second because we finished top of the group. But yeah, apparently I'm negative. Whatever. Big up to you, Chris. Big up, Jack. My positive takeaway is that when we have a poor performance, we usually come back and have a great game. Yeah, that's actually pretty true. Actually, usually when we lose or we have a bad result, we usually bounce back and go on a bit of a winning run. So let's hope, man. We've got Everton at the weekend. Huge game. And listen, I'm going to say this every Premier League game for the rest of the season. This is the biggest game of the season so far. Every single game in the Premier League is huge now because of the stakes, because of where we are, 7 points clear with Man City having a game in hand. We need to win that game, no excuses. And we need to see a better performance than we saw today. That was poor. Big up, Zach. I'm genuinely concerned Tottenham players, knowing their season is over, are going to bait Liverpool players to reds and straight injure them to ruin our season. Nah, bro, I predicted Liverpool to win 8-0 against Spurs on the weekend. No Romero, no Van der Ven. I think most of the team have checked out. I don't think they even care anymore, bro. I've been hearing that they're not listening to Tudor. They don't really care what he has to say, bro. I think that's 3 points in the bag for you, man. You never walk alone, bro. Liverpool will beat Spurs 8-0. You never walk alone. You're good, bro. Don't worry. Trust me. You're good. Big up, twofold. Dark side. All I want is this manager to stop playing defensive football and take the handbrakes off. If he's here next season, he's going to go even more defensive. Yeah, and this is the problem. As a fan who's not super negative, not super positive, I'm quite balanced, but I'm also not a fan of Arteta, and I'm very open about that as well. My big worry is if Arteta does have a really good season this year, he'll stay and then play even worse football, and we won't be able to get an elite manager. Because for me, whether he wins that he could win a quadruple, I still want him. I still want a better manager. I still want Enrique at the end of the season. I want an elite manager that can dominate in Europe and dominate the Premier League and dominate the domestic cups and do really well in Europe. Because I just don't think Arteta has that in him. He's too much of a coward, man. He doesn't do enough. He doesn't do enough, mate, in my opinion. Big up to you, Twofold, man. Big up Strikes. Third favourites, in my opinion, behind Bayern and City. Nah, for me, sixth favourites. I still think Barcelona are better than us. I know they attack. I know the defense is a bit dodgy, but their attack is so much better. Like, their attack is fake. Their attack is fake compared to ours, man. Plus, I think Liverpool are probably slightly ahead of us as well in terms because they got that European pedigree as well. And I'm trying to think who else in the champs. And Atleti as well. I think Atleti are probably stronger than us as well. Actually, no. Atleti aren't stronger than us. What am I thinking? But I still think we're like fourth to sixth favourites in my opinion, because I just think when it gets to that crunch time, you just don't have enough going forward. But yeah, third favourites, I think that's fair enough, to be honest. Big up, Chris. The difference in our two legs. I know we're gonna attack Galatasaray. Will attack Leverkusen? Yes, he has to, but I can't just rely on set pieces. You shouldn't be relying on set pieces. Yeah, we shouldn't, man. It's a gimmick that's kind of that will not sustain itself over the whole season. I think we need to. I think we need to really think about like how we're gonna approach the second leg, because again, like you said, we need to attack, but we need to start attacking the ground and moving the ball quicker. We move the ball so slowly. We're the defense's dream. We move the ball so slowly, man. There's no venom. There's no quickness, man. It's boring. Last goal outside the box was to bro. It feels like it, man. The last time we scored outside the box, I was in my dad's bag, mate. Crying out loud, man. But big up to you, Will. Big up, Ike. Bollocks. Well, bollocks to you too, mate. But big up to you, Ike, anyway. Big up Twofold. The way Leverkusen split for our midfield reminded me of when we used to do that every week. We need a proper elite manager. I would take Hansi Flick / Enrique next season over defensive football. Absolutely. And I said to him a couple of previews ago that regardless of whether we win or lose at the end of the season, I'd be getting Flick or Enrique. My first choice is Enrique because I think he's a better manager overall. And Hansi Flick is quality as well, but I think he likes to play this highline FC stuff, which I'm not really a fan of. And I think in the Premier League, that will just get you punished heavily. So I lean much more towards Enrique, but I'd take a Flick as well. Even if he has one good season, that's enough for me, because as an Arsenal fan, we're starving out here, man. It's crazy. Give us a Lewis Skelly Norgard midfield versus Everton, I beg. Yeah, bro. I would definitely play. I'd definitely play them. Definitely. I would literally play them both and then just play Eze in the 10, or even play Havertz in the 10, to be honest. Play Havertz in the 10 with Gyökeres up front. I think we'd win the game 2-0, 3-0 and get the job going on quite comfortably. I don't think Rice needs to even play that game. A lot of people disagree with that, but I think we're good enough to beat Everton without Rice. And we need to wrap Rice in cotton wool. We've got the final, and we've got bigger games coming up. We've got the Bournemouth at home after the Carabao Cup final, and then we've obviously got City at the Etihad as well. So yeah, I agree. And what's the point of having these players if you don't trust them? What's the point of having a squad if you're not going to use it properly? You know what I'm saying? Big up to you. Big up Shika. The only pressure was when your dad gets a blue at the pub, he's still your papa, man. He's still. I don't understand what you're talking about. But big up to you anyway. Big up Will. Sell Saka, take that 90 million and move on. Yeah, I don't disagree with that, bro. I don't disagree with that. I think he's finished, man. Like I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but when's the last time Saka's had a great game, bro? Man of the match performance. I don't remember. And stop giving him that freaking armband, man. Seeing him with the armband pisses me off. That should be Rice's or Gabriel's, man. Seeing Saka with the armband is just so stupid. What about Saka as captain material, bro? Honestly, it's just that pissed me off, man. Sure. Big up Waff. I'm just gonna call you 80. On to the next one. Yeah, on to the next one, man. On to the next one. Big up to you, man. Make sure you hit the like button, people. Make sure you subscribe. Your profit as well. When we sell Saka, he was a Haaland product. Yeah. Because you know what? I was actually hearing rumors that they're thinking about selling Skelly and Wanyeri. They better not freaking sell Skelly or they better not sell that light skin, man. You better not. I don't know who's in charge of. I know Berta. You better not sell that light skin, bro. You better not sell him, bro. You better not sell that light skin, bro. If they sell Wanyeri, I'm gonna the crash out will be crazy, man. The crash out will be crazy. Big up Roy. PSG 1, Chelsea 0. Yeah, you know what's funny actually? You know what? You're gonna see me post something really funny later towards the about this PSG game, because I saw some Chelsea fans saying that they've got the best right back in the world, the best 6 in the world, the best 10 in the world, the best this in the world, the best that in the world. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hit the crossbar. It's not a crossbar challenge. We need to be hitting the back of the net. Love you, Royce, but we sucked this game. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, hitting the crossbar doesn't change the fact that we were poor and we had 2 shots on target. You know what I'm saying? PSG winning 1-0. Big up twofold. I knew it. Is Loserpool fan. That's why you call our team shit. And Loserpool is going to attack Galatasaray. I mean, bro. I don't even know. Listen, I'm going to let Chris deal with you in the comments, man, because I don't even know what to say to that, man. Can't be calling the current reigning champions of England Loserpool, bro. Like, it's just ridiculous. No matter the title, was still disgustingly pathetic. Yeah, it was disgustingly pathetic. And I will change the title, by the way, once the stream finishes, by the way. I just made the stream before the game finished. I made it on like the 85th minute. And then literally Kai Havertz got the penalty and I tried to change it, but for some reason, StreamYard's a bit funny with changing titles before, like as you're doing a live stream. It's just really, it's a bit clunky because like, I don't know if you got like IT stuff, like there's APIs and there's like back-end stuff. I'm not really going to get into it because most of you probably won't even understand anyway. But yeah, it's just annoying. It's just annoying. A big up to you, Jack. 3K incoming, baby. Road to 5K on the way by July. Oh, bro, if I could get to 5K by July, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be very, very gassed. It's actually funny actually because I actually got recognized by. I'm actually getting recognized in the street now. It's actually quite fun. I've been recognized like 3-4 times now. It's actually quite funny. One guy came up to me and I was on the phone to my dad. One guy came up to him and was like, "Yo, Darkside." I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like fucking scared. I was like, "What's this crackhead want with me?" And then he said Darkside, and I was like, "Okay, cool." He watches the content, but I was like, for some in my head, like Darkside is like my name at the same. It's funny, man. It's funny. But big up to you, Jack, man. Noni coming in late was a blessing. He's a fast player with fresh legs. I'm glad he came in late. Yeah, I think he should have come in earlier though. I think we could have won the game because him and Dalman should have come on, and Havertz as well. Dalman and Havertz should have come on straight in the second half, man. We were stinky. But again, this manager won't make second half, like early second half substitution. So, we have to wait for the 65, 70 minute typical, predictable substitution times. Big up, Chris. I'm not going to listen to a top gooner and a backup dancer to AFTV in the comments when he can't comment a sentence together and spell Galatasaray. So I'll leave it there. Boy. Shika, not going to lie, you got absolutely fried, fam. He sent you to the shops. I'm not going to lie, man. I'm not going to lie, he sent you to the shops. He said, Orange Miranda, 2 pieces of chicken and chips, ribs, and a slush puppy. Hold that. Big up, Will. Gyökeres needs to work on his fitness. Yeah, man. He looks like he's got 2 Timberland boots on sometimes. Two left-sided Timberland boots on, man. But I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit of a Gyökeres fanboy, so I always cape for him. So I'm part of the EDL, which is the SA Defense League, not the other EDL. And the GDL, which is the Gyökeres Defense League. So, yeah, he does need to work on his fitness a little bit. I think he needs to lose a little. I think he needs to lose a little bit of weight. I don't think it's really a fitness problem. I think he just needs to lose a little bit of weight, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see. Big up to you, Will, man. Real Madrid are winning 1-0. Come on, you fucking bald fraud, Pop Guardiola, man. You fucking bald fraud. I hate that bald fraud. Oh, yes, it's 2-0 now. Well, I must be really behind on the comments, man. Shit, let me catch up for the comments because I think I'm really behind, man. Big up, Shika. Yeah, it's good to criticize, but never call Arsenal shit if you're a true gooner. I didn't call Arsenal shit. I said we had a shit performance and we played shit. That doesn't mean Arsenal as an institution or our entire situation is shit. Context, mate. Context, all right? Big up, Chris. Champions League is 2 legs. This style of play will not get you to the final, especially when you need to outscore teams with Barca, which Barca, for example, will do. Exactly. This is what I've been saying. And even though Barca's defense is, in my opinion, is a bit sketchy, that attack can save them. Whereas when our defense isn't playing well, our attack can't save us. And that's the big difference. That's the big difference. When Gabriel and Saliba aren't going to play at least 8 out of 10, we are in serious trouble. Big up, Chris. The players need to start ignoring our tactics and play to their strengths. Obviously, be obvious and will get dropped. And this is why Ancelotti is elite. He has no tactics. He just lets managers play. Yeah. So let me say this, yeah? Let me say this. Rice was in an interview, or I don't know if it was an interview, but he said that Arteta controls everything from the club from top to bottom. He said he's like a bit of a dictator. If you piss off Arteta, he's gonna bench you. Unless you're one of his favorites. And even one of his favorites, he makes sure that they're little he loves Anik, man. He loves Anik. He's not gonna pick anyone or have players that will speak out, because that's just how he is, man. He's very much a dictator. Never calling your club shit when they were playing shit. It's being true fan. It's being stuck in an abusive, love-blinded relationship with 11 multi-millionaires and their supervisors. Bro, Zach, shout out to you, man. I completely freaking agree. I don't understand like the mindset. Like, you need to just be objective about it. We weren't good enough. That's it. We weren't good enough. Like, there's nothing else to say. Like, it's not about Arsenal this, Arsenal that. We just weren't good enough, man. Many ways to put your frustration. Arsenal is like your... what are you on about, bro? Change the title. Yeah, I'm gonna change it after the stream finishes. I can't change it now because it won't let me change it, bro. Big up Bandy. Stop begging the hate, G. It's weird. What do you mean? I'm not begging the hate. What are you talking about? Man, some of these honestly, you top gooners, bro. You top gooners need to give your head a wobble. What about what I said was begging the hate? Honestly, what did I say? That was, I don't get it. Like, you're telling me I'm begging the hate, yeah? You're telling me I'm begging the hate, but what did I say? Tell me what I said that was hate, yeah? I didn't. Yeah, I'll change it in a minute, Gooner, man. But big up to you, man. Big up, Jack. Contrary view, Arteta may not be as bad as we think. I think our players have to play with a system. It's not attractive, but we're top of the league and be on pace for a couple of cups. Yeah, listen, like I said, don't like the style of play, but I'll hold my tongue until the end of the season. If it goes pear-shaped, you know, the crash outs will be crazy. We will be there. But if it doesn't go pear-shaped, then, boy, 1-1 PSG. That's annoying. Calvin, big up Calvin. Make sure you hit the like button, people. Make sure you subscribe. They didn't lose. Yeah, I know. I can't change the title until the stream goes down. I'm sorry. I hate having to keep explaining this. Could have been like Liverpool and lost the match. Well, yeah, look, we got away with it. We got lucky. We got some dusty penalty that we didn't really deserve. It was a penalty, but we didn't really deserve to get anything out of that game. And we got out of there. But let's be honest, we could have easily lost that game 2-0. So I'm not gonna be negative, I'm not gonna be positive, but I'm gonna criticize the performance. Big up Jack. Gyökeres was being manhandled by Bayern's captain. Gyökeres is a big boy. He needs to get in the gym. Yeah, I mean, I hate to be that guy, but it's making me think maybe we should have got Sesko, bro. That guy's like 6'5" and he's still techie, man. But listen, he's at Man United now, so it is what it is. Big up to you, Jack. Big up Strikes. Real Madrid 3, City 0. City now, Valverde hat-trick. Ooh. Hold that, you bald fraud Pep Guardiola. Hold that, you bald fraud, mate. Hold that, you baldy. Hold that. I want you to go trophyless. You cheating bald fraud, mate. I can't stand Pep Guardiola, man. Can't stand him. And City in general. Big up, Zach. You know your club has a cultural problem when negative talk is seen as betrayal and makes guys defensive. You never walk alone. Yeah, I agree, man. Too many top gooners. If you criticize anything, like, you know what I see all the time, if like Scholes, Rooney, Neville, any footballer like criticizes the Arsenal or anything about the Arsenal's performances, a player, the manager, or like anything. Honestly, these top gooners start throwing their toys out the pram. It's so embarrassing being an Arsenal fan sometimes. Like, our fan base is full of so many mutants, man. They're so sensitive. It's pathetic. They can't take criticism. They overrate average players, and they think that their average players are better than everybody. Like I said, I saw some things saying that we're linked to Kvaratskhelia, yeah. Somebody said on Facebook, yeah, I saw this on some Facebook page, and it had like 96 likes. I wouldn't sell Martinelli and get Kvaratskhelia because he's not upgraded on Martinelli. Oh my god. Lord have mercy, pass the ball to Van Persie. That's all I can say. Lord have mercy, pass the ball to Robin Van fucking Persie. Boy, successful people always find ways to get better. Criticism is healthy, not hate. Exactly. I want my team to be the best. I want my team to improve in every area possible. I don't want it to be no leaks. I don't want it to be no weaknesses, whether it's the manager, whether it's the sporting director, whether it's the ball boy, whether it's win the dog. I don't care. I want my team to be the best of the best. I want to be elite. Not oh, we've conceded this amount of goals and we do corners, and I don't care about that. Just win me trophies, bro. I don't care. It's as simple as that. But big up to you, Jack. Bandy G, the title says we lost 1-0 plus a draw is not a bad result. Way to Bayern. Bro, I keep telling you, I can't change the title. It was a typo. I can't change it. I'm gonna change it after the stream is down. Freaking sakes. How many times do I have to keep saying this, man? Big up Zach. Ty said at least 5 different times why the chat was like, thank you, man. Like, I've literally said I can't. StreamYard does not let you change it. If I literally go click edit right now and change the title, it literally and click save changes, it literally errors. I can't change it until the stream is literally down. I can't change it. I might be able to change it on the YouTube side, but I've not done that before, so I'll look into it another time. But I can't change the title. Anyone who comes to the chat, I can't change the title until the stream finishes, which is going to finish soon anyway. Thank you. Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy, man. Big up, Jack. These ultras want us to celebrate mediocrity. Two sensitives. Ultras are happy with us being second season, being a second season club. Sorry, happy with us being second season after season. We want better for the club. Sorry, yeah, exactly. I just want to win, bro. Do you want to be the first team in Premier League history to be second 4 times in a row? No, I don't. And the thing is, if we keep accepting mediocrity, the same things are going to happen. Mediocre players on high wages. This manager not producing. Other teams laughing at us. It's not good enough, bro. It's not good enough. It's not good enough, man. And I don't know why some of these top gooners don't get it. You sound like Lee Gunner. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, mate. That's a clip that. That's a compliment. I appreciate that. I mean, listen, a lot of people don't like Lee Gunner, but at the end of the day, one thing you can't say about Lee Gunner, he's really wrong about Arsenal. You can say he's negative, you can say he's this, you can say he's that. One thing he's not is he's really freaking wrong, mate. He's really freaking wrong. That's one thing he's not. He's really freaking wrong. So thank you for the compliment. Appreciate you. Big up Zach. Ball boy development budget dropping soon. Yeah, man. I mean, I look at the open house financials, and I think the ball boys are gonna have to get sacked soon. We haven't got enough money to facilitate them. Big up Logan. I haven't seen you in a while, and you rear your ugly head in here now that your team are losing 3-0. It's nice to see you. I thought the Blue Sharks were coming. Eh? I thought the Blue Sharks were coming. Nah, they ain't fucking coming. They ain't going nowhere. You're bald fraud of a manager that's going trophyless again this season. You can go to that Carabao Cup final, but you ain't winning nothing, blood. You ain't winning nothing. Hold that. But yeah, big up to you, Logan, man. How you doing anyway? All banter aside, how you doing, mate? Big up Zach. 115 Logans. Yeah, exactly. 115 Logans, mate. 115 Logans. Big up Kevin. Like, who's a prick? Who's a prick? So coming in with the chat. Who's a prick? He's a prick with no context. But yeah, just let me know who the prick is, because I don't know who you're talking about. Or are you talking about Lee Gunner or me, or I don't know. Big up Bandy. He's a crackhead. That's what you're trying to copy. I'm not trying to copy Lee Gunner, bro. There's nothing about me that's anything like Lee Gunner. We may have some similar talking points, but I'm not trying to copy Lee Gunner, bro. I'm very much my own person. Like, we're not the same, you know. I'm not trying to copy him at all. I don't know where you're getting that. Just because I criticize the team, just because I criticize the performance, it means I'm trying to be like Lee Gunner. Okay, cool, whatever. I mean, that's your opinion. I mean, it's your opinion. I can't even be bothered to argue with you. That's just silly. We can do the comeback. Listen, to be honest, I want you in as many competitions as possible so your team gets burnt out. So I wouldn't even mind you trying to force the comeback, to be honest. I mean, I want you to get knocked out, but if you come back and go further in the competition, it's like, it's like I'm doing the 6-7 thing, but I'm not doing the 6-7 thing, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things where I don't really know which one would be better, but I'd love to see you knocked out for the banner. But at the same time, if you go further and end up getting like players injured and stuff like that, it obviously benefits Arsenal. So I don't really know if you want you guys to go further in the competition. Actually, not really sure. Whatever. But yeah, big up to you, Logan, man. Make sure you hit the like button, people. Make sure you subscribe. Road to 3,000. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you put the notification bells on. Okay. Big up Zach. Bandy, stop forcing the hate. Exactly like you said. Your banner's dead. I beg a timeout comes. I mean, look. Let me just address this here. Thanks for bringing this up, Zach. Everyone who's in this chat who thinks I'm being negative or thinks I'm trying to be Lee Gunner for whatever reason, like I said, the link is at the top of the chat. Come on here and talk to me face to face. We can have a discussion. We can have open dialogue. As long as it's clean, respectful, we can have dialogue. Like, if you've got an opinion that disagrees with mine, that's absolutely fine. Listen, we're all football fans. Whether you're an Arsenal fan or you're not an Arsenal fan, or you're a rival fan, we're all allowed to have different opinions. For me personally, I think it was a terrible performance. Two shots on target. To be honest, one shot on target if you don't include the penalty. Do you think that's good enough? Because I don't think it's good enough. And when I've asked you guys, do you think it's good enough? None of you have answered me. So you obviously agree with me to some capacity because you won't stand on your square. You're saying I'm a prick and you're saying I'm negative and you're saying that I'm criticizing the club. But when I'm asking you, was the performance good enough? You're not answering the question. You're not answering the question. And that's what I find to be quite suspicious. So yeah, there you go. Well, what the hell's going on? Did I miss some chats? Big up, Chris. This is why I said you need to win the cup final and league, especially with the state of City's defense. Yeah, man, we do need to win. It's imperative. It's imperative that we win that final because I've said it before and I'll say it again. If we win that final, that's the title done for me. We'll go and beat them. We'll go and beat them at the Etihad, and then we'll have. And I think if we beat them at the Etihad, then we only need to win 2 more games to get the title. So yeah. For me, it's so important that we win that League Cup final. I've never seen Arsenal win the League Cup, bro. It's crazy. I've literally never seen it. The last time we won it was in '93. I was still in my dad's ball bag, mate. So we need to be winning that. We need to be winning that. Big up, Bandy. Your name's Zachary. Okay, you guys are fighting in the comment section, so I'll leave you guys to fight. Big up, Zach. Behave yourself before I ring the job center and inform them that you're not really disabled. And let me just warn everybody in this chat: don't get into a fighting match with Zach, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, he'll put you in a spliff, bro. Like some of the things he comes out with, just boy, oh boy. Honestly, like if I was you, Bandy, I'd give up, bro. I'd give up, bro. I'd give up. I'd give up, mate. I'd give up, mate. It's not worth it. He'll send you to the shops, man. Kind of whole pack of the Space Aiders. He'll send you. You'll be needing some fucking paracetamol. You need some fucking paracetamol. You trust me, because Zach is that guy, mate. Big up to you, Zach. Anyway, man. I appreciate the activity in the chat, man. Love it, man. Big yourself up. Big up, Chris. I agree. You don't win anything this season. It's your most embarrassing season. Exactly. It's the most embarrassing season for me if we don't win anything, because we spent all this money. I've said it a million times. 1 billion Great British White Women spent, 0 trophies in 5 years. But apparently we're the best team in the world, and he's one of the top 5 managers in the world. Give me a freaking Kit Kat, bro. I honestly, this guy, bro. Like the agenda for this guy to be so exalted is insane. It's insane. Big up, Zach. Guy tried and failed to spell 6 and letter name. What a guy. Big up, Zach. 7 even Mibamba Clad. Yeah, Zach, bro. Zach's a funny one, man. He's definitely a live wire. I'll tell you that for free. Big up Jack. Insults without context or reason is seriously weak. Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. Like, what was he saying? Like, am I a prick? Is Lee Gunner a prick? Like, what's he on about? I don't get it. And like I've said, the link is in the chat. If you have a problem with me, we can speak directly. I will speak to anyone. Anyone has a problem with me, whether you agree with me, disagree with me, Arsenal fan, rival fan, the link is always there. So if you want to talk this shit, bro, and you don't want to come on a platform and show your fucking face like I fucking do every fucking day, yeah, then be quiet. Behave your fucking self, man. I'm not even getting the mods to fucking block you today because I'm allowing everything to flow. Scousers are so funny when they get rattled. Yeah, they are funny, man. You know what's funny? I'll tell you, I'd give you some like dark side lore a little bit because before I wrap up the stream, because I'm going to wrap up in a couple of minutes, yeah. But I don't know if you guys know this, yeah, but I actually used to live up north. I used to live in Middlesbrough, in the northeast. I lived there for like 3-4 years, and I'll tell you this, man. Northerners in general are funny bastards, bro. They are the funny bastards, bro. They are funny. Like some of the insults and some of the words that they say just make me laugh so much. Like they're just so clever with it. And I gotta say, out of all the different Northerners I did meet, I would say people from Newcastle are the funniest. They are by far the funniest. Newcastle, Middlesbrough, and there's another small town in the northeast, yeah, called Darlington. People from Darlow, you guys are so funny, man. Like one of my good friends is from Darlow. big up to Joe. Actually, I've actually never shouted about on the stream. Big up Joe, man, you funny bastard, because he's from Darlington as well, and he's just such a funny guy. Like, I've never met anyone funnier than him. He can always make me laugh no matter what. But yeah, big up the Scousers, big up the North, big up Liverpool. We love you guys around here anyway. Big up Zach. This guy's commenting on his little brother's account like I won't burn down both at the same time. Oh man, Zach, man, you're the best, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Big up Roy. Madrid 3, City 0. Arsenal result looking really good about now, bro. City are playing Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. We're playing Leverkusen. They got 6 injured. Oh. See, this is the problem, Roy, bro. Like, you never put things into context. I don't even know what to say, bro. But listen, it's your opinion. I'm not gonna rip into you today. I think I've ripped into you enough. So listen, fair enough. Cool. I'm not even gonna dispute that. Whatever. Jack Swagger, Northerners have got bars. Yeah, they are so funny, bro. They're jokes, bro. I'm trying to think of something funny a Northerner said to me. Can't think of anything off the top of my head. It's because I'm putting myself on the spot. But if I had some time, I might put it on my community post later. I need to go sing carols in my town centre to afford my internet and sim. Only deal big up the stream. Hold tight, dark side. One world boss, never two. There you go. Big up to you, Zach, man. Big up Chris. I'm from Carlisle, which is way up north, basically outside of Scotland. Yeah, I know someone from Carlisle actually. Yeah, I know somebody from Carlisle. From Carlisle actually. It's yeah. I think Ria's from Carlisle. I'm pretty sure Ria's from Carlisle actually. Is she from Carlisle? Yeah, she is actually. Yeah, she is. Yeah. Big up. Arteta out. Bro, you love saying that, man. I don't know why you keep saying that. False equivalency. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Playing Real Madrid at the Bernabeu and getting beaten 3-0 that can happen to anyone, but nearly losing 1-0 to Bayer Leverkusen with 6 injuries is not the same, bro. Like, it doesn't make our result any better. In my opinion, it doesn't make it any better. I think it's a false equivalency as well, Jack. But yeah, big up to you. Big up GA. Might not be the best performance, but don't get negative. They're still. Oh my God. Who's being negative, bro? Who is being negative, bro? Like, I don't get it. Like, they're still background to play. I get that. No, we're just criticizing the performance. It's okay, man. It's okay, but yeah, whatever, bro. Whatever. I'm not even gonna argue with it anyway. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap the stream up there, guys. I'm gonna be redirecting to Goonerican TV. I'm gonna change the title now. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and share the video. I'm out here, guys. People, peace.